Good morning, everyone. My name is Alea Amor Ongsingco from DSED English 2 Set B. Before anything else, I would like everyone to stand up and let's have a prayer. Okay? In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Lord, guide us for today as we proceed to our discussion, and please give us knowledge and wisdom to understand our lesson for today. So, okay, everyone, before you take your seat, please pick up the trash in your chairs and under your tables. Okay? Now you can take your seat. So before we proceed to our formal discussion, I have a question. Have you ever answered a question with a minimal time of preparation or no preparation at all? And what do you feel about that?
Yes, ma'am, I feel about that because way back in high school, when our teacher asked us to have a surprise quiz or recitation, graded recitation, when he asked questions, we feel so nervous, and the words in the sentences
Gets rumbled.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is exactly. Yes, Mr. Dexter.
I have that experience, ma'am, way back in the beauty contest.
Okay.
Last-
yes, beauty contest.
on-
yes, I'm willing to listen.
On 2019 in gay pageant.
Oh, really?
Yes. I have that difficulties to answer the question because I know that they give it abruptly, and we don't expect to have that to answer it by memorizing, just like by memorize about our notes, and we feel that the tenderness or the thrill in our mind on how to answer that particular question, and I am rattled to speak into the crowd because I am a stage fright person.
Okay, that is right. That is really what you feel when you encounter impromptu speaking. There is nervousness in you. At the same time, you won't be able to answer it like correctly, but at the same time, you will get to use, when you were used in impromptu speaking, there is also an improvement. So our objectives for today is, at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify what is impromptu speaking, state the formulas used in impromptu speaking, and apply the methods of impromptu speaking. So, our objective is the students need to identify what is impromptu speaking, and you need to state the formulas used in impromptu speaking, and lastly, apply the methods in your impromptu speaking. So, what is impromptu speaking? Who wants to read? Yes, Mr. Dexter.
Impromptu speaking is a speech that a person delivers without predetermination or preparation.
Yes, an impromptu speaking is a speech delivered without predetermination or preparation. There is a minimal time on preparing what you are going to answer. And at the same time, there is no preparation at all. It is like answering a question abruptly. That is impromptu speaking. Next is how to structure an impromptu speaking. Who wants to read? Yes, Miss Bilyeza. How to structure an impromptu speaking.
How to structure an impromptu speaking. Quickly prepare a draft outline of your speech before it's your turn to speak.
Okay, thank you so much. So, how to structure an impromptu speaking? Thinking about your grammar, your perfect grammar. Rather than that, you need to first make a draft. Making a draft is like gathering ideas first before you turn it into sentences. Because when I say impromptu speaking, you don't need to think too much about what you're going to say. You just need to make a draft gather ideas for you to be able to answer that specific or the given question. Next is the, are you learning, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, let's proceed to the formulas to help you. So, the 3Ts. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Tell them and tell them what you've told them. So, when we say the 3Ts, it is like circulating your ideas at the same time. You are informing your audiences. First is tell them what you're going to tell them. You need to first tell them about your ideas and tell them accurately. Tell them that they must learn or inform the information you're going to tell them, and tell them what you've told them. So it is like keep on telling them what about your stand, about the information or the specific information that you will Next is reason. Describe the reason for that particular point. So when you say, in the first one is the point, which is the introduction. So you need to make a reason. Why is that? That is your stand. That is your explanation. That is what you were going to tell them. Next is the example. Give a few examples. So examples can give your impromptu speech examples can give your impromptu speech a clear understanding about your specific speech. Yes, it will give your speech a clear, more and more understanding. Next is point. Finish with some concluding remarks to wrap up your story. So, in last point is that in last one is that you will give concluding remarks. When we say concluding remarks, a quotes or any kind of words that will stand or maintain in their minds of the audiences, at the same time the judges. So that is the last one. It is like the concluding remarks that will stay in their minds, that will keep reminding them about your why is that is your point. Okay, that is the point in your concluding remarks. Okay, so after that, let's proceed. Okay, now that we are done in our discussion, let's have a very simple quiz that you may answer. So, give the definition of the following formula. So, first, the 3 T's. Who wants to answer the 3 T's?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Dexter.
The 3 T's are tell them that you're going to tell them. The second one is tell them, and lastly, tell them what you've told them.
Yes, that is the 3 T's. Tell them what you're going to tell them, and the second one is tell them and tell them what you've told them. So that is the 3 T's. Next is prep. Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer the prep? Yes, Miss Dulyaza.
The prep, the meaning of the acronym of the prep.
Yes.
The first P is point, followed by R, which is the reason.
Yes.
The E, which is example, and the last P is point.
Okay, that is the prep. First is the point, reason, why is it your stand, which is the point. Example can make your statement clear. Point is the concluding remarks that will stay in their minds. Okay, that is the prep. Point, reason, example, and point. So last one is the you will have your assignment. Okay, you will have your assignment. So your assignment is choose your own topic and make a 1-minute speech. Okay, that is your assignment for tomorrow. Choose your own topic. Choose your own topic, whether it is about love, whether it is about family, friends, and so on and so forth. Choose your own topic and make a 1-minute speech only and present it tomorrow in class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. So that is the end of our discussion. Any clarification? Violent reactions? Questions?
None, so far, ma'am, none.
Okay, thank you so much. So that is the end of our discussion. Don't forget your assignment. You need to showcase it tomorrow in front of our class. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day.
Good day,
Goodbye,
ma'am.
ma'am.